Oha is that one soup that usually comes out nice anyhow you make it. That is why people comfortable make this soup with just red oil and artificial thickener like corn flour or this sachet ede. Some use coca oats, even ashi, although ashi is not particularly bad, but I'm going to be taking you on a very intensive method of making this soup. I was passing by the market and I saw the freshness of this oha. I got attracted. I decided to make oha soup. So I bought ede. I'm going to be using ede for this recipe. No artificial thickener. So I gradually pound my ede. I decided to pound it manually. I did not use blender. Although I do find it difficult to use food processor for this thing in particular. So I got in with my akko. Some people do their ede before their akko or akko before their ede. Either ways, we are making the soup. After this, I decided to bring out some meat from my fridge. I wash this intensively 5 times with hot water. At times I do pre-cook it, but today I'm doing it this way. So I added some seasoning cubes, some grinded pepper, some salt, stir them together to marry. I am doing this on a heat already. So this is good when you cook it without water, and I cover it to steam. Back to my akwu, I had to wash out the akwu to get the oil I needed for this. We call this akwu fe in Igbo. I don't know what you call it in English. Okay, you can see me pouring the akwu. I'm saving it anyway. Pouring it inside the meat. It's because the meat was so strong. You can scoop out yours if it's soft already. So I'm going in with the edore. That is what we call it. You see the ede changed color because I added some red oil. It was so sticky, so I had to cut off the consistency by adding the red oil. So this is set. It is time to prepare our natural spices. I'm using fresh uziza seed, fresh pepper, pound, adding some crayfish, additional crayfish, and another crayfish. So our almighty ogiribo is here. Combine this together, transfer it into your pot. You can dissolve this with water if it's so sticky to avoid being cloggy in your pot. Stir this, add in some dried mangala fish, then some oziza leaf. Stir this. You can now taste your soup to know if you are going to adjust with any seasoning. I am adding some salt, then dried mackerel fish, then stir. Allow it to boil for some time before you go in with your oha leaf. Am I the only one who off the heat before adding my veggies? Because I believe that the hotness of the soup itself is going to cook it perfectly. Now the soup is ready. I am pairing this with plantain and oat flour mixed together. Let me know if you're going to be making this, and let me know the swallow you prefer to make this. Wow, this soup is so delicious. Bye. See you next time.